Hello, my friends. Welcome back. How are you? I hope doing okay. Let's see what I'm up to today. We are going to cast in this cute little mold that's a handheld mirror. And the thing I like the best about this mold is it has a hole at the end where you can hang it. We're going to be using these Valentine's Day inclusions. And I'm going to put a little bit of them in my hand here and hold them up so y'all can see just how cute they are. The little hearts, the pink ones say love, and the white ones say so cute. And the red ones say love. They're so cute. And I didn't notice till after I got done. I kept seeing these colorful little pieces in my resin, and I thought, well, where are those coming from? Come to find out, the inclusions has those all throughout them, and I didn't even know it. I guess they fall down to the bottom of the bottle because they hang on the shelf at the store. So most of them must be at the bottom, and I didn't notice it. But yeah, they're all throughout that those little inclusions. Okay, we're going to be using this glitter here. The red I picked out is warm red, and I get it from Hobby Lobby. Then we have here by the glitter guy, Obsessed. And then I have here the crystal diamond glitter shapes. And then I'm going to go ahead and put inside of my resin here, and I'm using the Bond Crafter resin. And I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of this glitter in here. And then we'll stir it up in the resin. I didn't put too much in there, just a little bit. Okay, that looks good. So we'll put that to the side. Now I'm going to spritz my mold with a little bit of alcohol before we start. And that's just to help out with the bubbles from forming on my mold when I pour the resin. And that doesn't always stop it from happening. You know, they will still, you know, get on your mold in the edges, and they'll get in the center too. They'll get anywhere inside of your mold. You just have to check it and make sure they're not there. And that's hard to do when you have color in your resin. Okay, all I done was went around the edges of the mold, and I filled where you hold the bottom part down there with a little bit of resin. And now I'm going to take my little tool here, and I'm going to run around the edges and things to search for any bubbles that I may see and nudge them so that way they can float to the top and we can take care of them. You know what they need to come out with? They need to come out with some kind of little light that you can shine into the resin. It'll show you where the bubbles are at. Man, that light would make tons of money because all of us resin artists would be buying it. I know I would. I'd be the first in line for it. I'm not going to lie. Okay, I'm done picking at my bubbles like a monkey picks his fleas. And I'm going to go ahead and put some resin down in my cups here, and we're going to drop some glitter in each of these cups. And then I'm going to go ahead and stir it up in the resin, get in the sides of my cup and the bottom of my cup really well. Isn't that red beautiful? And next I'm going to grab that Obsessed, and it's a really, really pretty pink glitter. And it's by the glitter guy, and I get it from my local Hobby Lobby store. And I put a little bit too much in the cup, so I just shared some of the resin from the other cup with this one. It's gorgeous. And we're going to be doing our little flowers down there in these glitters. And I'm going to tell you now, spoiler alert, we do not use any of these flowers that I'm making. We don't use any of the little roses down there. I went with something totally different because I did not like them, but we'll get there. Now I picked out some flowers. These are real flowers that I get from Temu, and I'm going to cut some of them off, the buds off, and put them down in my resin and let them sit and soak that resin up in the buds. And hopefully we won't get any bubbles inside of our little flower petals. Now I'm just filling those molds. I cut out part of this where I'd already filled one of the molds because we don't even end up using these. So I just let you see me putting a little bit of the glitter in some of them because I do demold them with you all to let you see how they turned out. And I'm just using my heat gun, popping any surface bubbles on them, and then we'll move on. Now, here I am placing some of the flowers that we soaked in the resin down into the mold, into the resin. And I'm just going to spread them out. I want most of them in the ears and then down there in the handle. And I'm going to put a few spread out on the edges because we still have our other inclusions to place in here as well. So we need to save room for that too. How's everyone doing today? I hope everyone's doing okay. I'm doing pretty good. We've been getting a lot of snow here. So I've been holed up in my house, not really going anywhere because we don't usually see snow here. So I don't have any chains on my tires or anything. So I'm not going to chance have an accident. So I'm just going to stay inside until it's over with. Now I'm taking some of those crystal diamond glitter shapes and I'm placing them throughout my mold. But the snow has just been beautiful. I have really been enjoying it. It's really, really beautiful. But like I said, we don't see it much here. We seen it about 3 years ago, and it was really bad. It knocked our power out for 2 whole days. And I'll never forget it because an elderly lady passed away in her home due to it because her power went off and she didn't have any heat and she couldn't get around really good, didn't have anyone to help her. So something happened and yeah, she passed away. It was very tragic and sad. But hopefully we won't lose power this time. They did, our city did trim a lot of the trees back from all of the power lines after that happened. And they've been maintaining them really well. Because that's what knocked the power out, was a tree fell on a power line. Okay, we are almost finished, you guys, putting these inclusions in here. Now I'm going to take my heat gun and I'm going to run it through there, pop any of those surface bubbles. Just get that resin to moving and make sure I have every area covered. Spritz a little alcohol, and now we're going to cover it, and I'll meet you back. And then here's the clip I put in to let you guys see how much snow we're getting. And this was about midday when I took this video, and it's been snowing all day long. Now we're back, and I'm going to spritz the alcohol with some, spritz the mold with some alcohol. And here's our 3 colors that I chose. I chose the Cast and Craft White Opaque, the red Cast and Craft Opaque, and then the pink is the Lumino mica powder. And I just put them in my split cup so that it would pour all 3 of them at the same time. I love the way that looks when you pour all the colors at the same time. It's just beautiful to me. I don't like cleaning the split cups out, but I love using them. I don't let the resin cure in my cup and peel it out because it leaves all kind of residue behind and it's really hard to get out. So I clean as I go. And I'm just going to scrape the rest of those colors out and just let them drop right here in the center. Make sure I get all the color out of there and all the resin out. We don't waste resin over here. No, we just don't. I'm just going to clean that stick off a little bit on the edge of the mold, and I'll clean that as well. And now I'm going to take my heat gun and I'm going to run it around through the resin and pop any surface bubbles. And truly, there's enough room left in here that I could go ahead and do the probably a dome on here, but I'm not going to be doing that inside of the mold. So I'll go ahead and demold it, and then I'll put all my things on it, and then I will put a another coat of resin on there to hold everything into place. But I did have enough room in here to do that, or I could have put a little bit more of the resin in here. But that's all I had, and it's fine the way it is. It's only a little bit of room left, so it's not a big deal. Now I'm going to spritz some alcohol, pop any of the surface bubbles, cover it, and I'll meet you back. Now we're back. Y'all ready to demold this? It's demold time. I can't wait to get this out and see what it looks like. I love how the colors look on the back. I'm going to grab the mirror. Oh, and these mirrors, well, I'll tell you about that in a minute. Let's take a look at this first. Now, the center you're not going to see, just the top up here. And it turned out really pretty. I love those inclusions in there. And the silver pieces that are in there just gives it that extra something that it needs to make it look so pretty. And when you turn it to the side, they just glisten. And you can see those glitter shapes in there too, glistening. I believe that's what's glistening the most in there. Now, back to the mirrors here. These mirrors are not what comes with these molds. I had these mirrors cut by a person that cuts glass, a shop here in my town. They did cost me a lot of money because the hardest shape to cut in glass is a circle. So that's why they cost so much. But I like the mirrors, the real mirrors, better than I like the fake looking ones that they give you with the molds. I'm going to tell you guys, I went down this handheld mirror rabbit hole a few years back, and I made a ton of them. I was in love with making them, really was enjoying it. But I thought I'd just share one with you guys, and I'll also be making another one because my daughter's birthday's coming up, and she wanted one of these really bad back when I was making them. And she seen mine and had a fit over it because I kept one for myself in my bathroom, and I absolutely love it. I use it every day looking at the back of my hair. But yeah, I sold a bunch of them. They were really popular back when I was into them. I don't know if they still would be today. I haven't tried to sell any recently. But yeah, I get my glasses cut for these. And I have when you look for these mirror molds, you can't find many of them. So I really only have 3 different styles of the molds. Now, I went and used my Cricut to cut this on the back. It says Pretty Girls Pray. And that's what we're going to be placing on the back of our handheld mirror here. Now, I did make several colors in the vinyls. So let's go ahead and put them on here and see which one's going to look the best. This one right here is so pretty, but it would look better on the back of a darker color because you can't really see it with the pink and the white mixed like that on top of the color that I chose. So I believe it's going to be out of this one right here, or the black one. I really, really love that other one though, but it's not going to work for us here. And this pink right here is pretty too, but it's not going to look great on top of that. So it's out of these 2 right here. What do you guys think? I wish I could hear y'all right now. Which one? Oh, goodness, they both look good. I love this vinyl right here. It's so pretty. Let's put a few pieces on here and see. I don't know. I just don't know which one to choose. I don't like that either. I don't like these flowers on here at all. Okay, here's what I decided. I went and got some little inclusions out that I've already made, some castings. And let's go ahead and put our mirror in here and get that over with. I'm going to use my liquid fusion, and I'm just going to place some down here in the center. And then I'm going to place my mirror in there. I got a little bit of glue on the outside of it, so I'm going to grab a little alcohol wet wipe, and we'll go ahead and clean that off right quick so it doesn't dry on there while we're decorating the back. I'm just getting it good and cleaned up. Yes, that looks much better. Now I'm going to pick it up, and I'm going to grab some cups here and place them out, and we'll place the front laying on the cups. That way it'll keep the mirror on there. Now we can work on the back while that's drying. Okay, I think I'm going to go with the black. What do y'all think? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go with the black. And I have all kinds of castings over here to the right that we're going to choose from. Let's go ahead and lay our vinyl down on the back of our mirror. And I use these sticks right here to help guide me with my vinyls on my pieces, because it helps me lay it where I want it without it falling down on my piece, and then I'm stuck like Chuck. So yeah, I use these little sticks here, and it helps me to hold on to my vinyl while I'm placing it right where I want it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and drop the first half up top, and then pull my sticks out one at a time. And there we have it. Now I'm just going to kind of burnish it with my fingers. I'm going to grab a popsicle stick and burnish it a little bit more. Now let's go ahead and try to peel the transfer tape off. And I'm just going to roll it kind of, I'm going to grab it and kind of pull it back towards me. I'm not going to rip it off fast. I'm going to go slow and keep it peeled back. I seen a little bubble on the pea there, so I was scraping it out. Okay, there it is. That looks nice. I really like that. And I'm just going to put the transfer tape back on that because I can reuse that again. Now let's go ahead and choose some pieces to put on here. I think I like these black bows here to put on the ears. And then I like these Valentine's Day hearts. One says be mine and the other one says cutie. And here's a cute little piece of candy that says sweet and it has 2 hearts on it. I painted all of those. It was last year. These are all from last year. I think these are from they're my extras from a cake box that I made for Valentine's Day last year. It was one of Let's Resin's cake box molds. So a lot of these are extras from that. I don't like that either. So I'm going to take those off. I like to pack a lot of things on the back of these and they look really cute. But this one, I'm going to kind of keep it a little simple. No, I don't like that either. I like this half down here and I like the bows up there at the top. But I'm just not getting anything else to work for me. So let's play with it a little bit more. Let's grab this right here and see if it'll look cute up there. Yes, I like that. Okay, so now we have another piece on here. I'm still wanting to grab that piece of candy right there, but it's just not working for me. Okay, you guys, I think we're going to go with some of these pretty crystals here. And let's just finish this piece up. Let's find some places for some crystals. I have these hearts here that are crystals. And in the bows up there, there is a little heart right in the center of the bows. How the bow is made. I'm going to, pick it up and show you. Can you see the heart in the center? We're going to put a little bit of that liquid fusion on it. Then I'm going to grab the crystal and we're going to place it right there in the center. Isn't that cute? Now let's get the other one and put one on this one too. And there it is. So cute. Now, what else can we do? Let's get another crystal out. Let's pick out another heart. And let's dot the I on girls with one of the hearts. I think that would be very cute. Yes. Now, what else can we do? Let's take this, and there's a spot for something in the center there. Let's drop a little bit of the glue down in there. And now let's get one of the crystals and drop it down in there, right like that. Yes, that is so pretty. Now I'm going to there's a spot on the side right here. We're going to put a little dab of glue there and a little dab right here. And we're going to place these crystals on there. And then I think that's all we're going to do to the back of this. I don't know why I'm feeling that I should keep this one simple in the back, but I am. And there it is. That is so precious. And there it is. What do you guys think? Y'all think it's pretty? I think it turned out so cute. I'm going to be placing resin on the back of this, and it will go ahead and lock everything in place where it won't move. And then I'm going to put this one in my shop because I think it turned out super cute. Well, it's about that time, my friends, for a sweet goodbye, and I will see you tomorrow. God bless you. Goodbye, my friends.